right, you guys, when that intro music comes in, you know what time it is. I'm so pumped up for tonight's show. If you're joining us live, you guys, you're in the spot to be. This is the Locker Room Show, and this is where it goes down. Every single Thursday, we bring in people in the industry, armchair quarterbacks, people that are living it, that want to give you the sauce, as we say, as Q the Guru says, and we got an amazing show for you tonight. So let's get right into it. Let me introduce the gentleman that holds me down every Thursday. You see him on the far right of the screen, and that is none other than Q the Guru. What's going on, Guru?
What's going on, Coach? Man, we had another week. More football, and lots to talk about, man. So we gonna break this huddle and get right into it.
Yes, indeed. So let's get right into it. And you guys, this is a young man that for some watching this, whether watching live or recorded, doesn't need an intro, but I'm going to give it to him anyway. This is somebody I've known probably since he was about 17 years old. Bad quarterback in Northern California, highly recruited, ended up going to Northern Arizona. After that, came back and played at Modesto JC. And then now, you guys, he's playing for UMASS, major Division I football. Obviously, you see the Hollywood looks. He's got good grades. He's got good family. So he's the whole ticket, you guys. And that is none other than Gino Campiotti. What's going on, G?
What's up? How's it going?
Good to see you, man. And we've been watching. You're on the East Coast now, but we're still watching and definitely proud of you, man. Thanks for coming on tonight.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that.
Yes,
Thank
indeed.
You for having me.
Oh, no doubt, man. This was an easy one. We've been wanting to have Gino on, you guys, but busy man. We got our athletes busy. So let's get into it, you guys. Once again, Gino was a phenomenal quarterback, small town in California. Manteca, I'm sure some of the Buffalo's going to be watching tonight. And then now at UMass, he's doing big-time things, you guys. He had a position switch. So a lot of you guys know that Gino's a phenomenal quarterback, but right now he's playing tight end, little H-back for UMass. He's made the switch, and the team is doing good. So we're excited to talk to you tonight, Gino. And let's get right into it, man. You've accomplished so much in your football career. I know it hasn't been all red carpet. It's been highs and lows. But when you take some time, man, in the offseason to kind of think back, what are some of the things that make you the most proud about your football career?
I think just that, really, that I've stuck with it through a bunch of adversity, through whatever. Definitely a lot of things been thrown my way through football, whether that's position changes or transfers, bounced around. I think that I've had my low moments, as everyone has, but thankfully it was never too low, and I always found that love and that fire and was able to get back going. So I think that perseverance is what I'm most proud of for myself.
Definitely. Yeah, there were plenty of times you could have just quit or maybe just went a lower route, went to a smaller school, but you definitely knew your worth. Was there any people that you think back to that really maybe helped you persevere?
Absolutely. I would forever thank my family. My parents are the best support system ever, as well as my siblings. They've been there with me every step of the way. When I've been down, they've been right there to tell me, really remind me how good I am. And when I might not have believed everything, they were always there for me. They always told me that this is what I'm supposed to do, guided me in the right direction, and gave me the full support. Like, being 3 years into Northern Arizona, it would have been easy for them to kind of just been like, hey, stick it out, get your degree. But instead, they had me move back in with them for the 8 months to play JUCO. And with that, they opened the door, opened their arms for me, and gave me the best opportunity. Now I'm here. I have a degree, and I'm chasing another one, playing football still. A lot of blessings.
Yeah, big time, man. Big time. And I love to hear it. And I see some people already joining us. The great Coach Foss is with us. He says, get ready for some knowledge. Yes, indeed. Jimmy Rucker, one of our OGs. What's up, Coach Woods? We see you, Q and BYGP family. We're with you. And then, of course, Victoria back in the locker room. Hi from Denver. And that's prime time. We're going to get into a little prime time, Mama, so don't even worry about it. So let's get on to it. A matter of fact, we're right here right now. For those that don't know, we not only cover the journey and get some of the advice, some of the sauce from our guest, but we also cover some of the key topics in the football industry. Obviously, Colorado has been at the top of not just the college football world, but the football world. And young Shedeur, their signal caller. And it's good we got Gino in here tonight. That's got quarterback blood in his veins. And Mel Kiper, Mel Kiper is saying that now Shedeur's up to number 3, man. They pretty much feel secure that it's going to be Caleb and Drake May as 1 and 2, and we already had a little debate on this, brother. So you talk to me. How do you feel about this, man? Do you think that Shedeur should leave after this year if he continues his progress, or do you think there's more money on the other side senior year?
I mean, man, of course, I know Colorado fans would love to see him come back, man. But I mean, it's like I said before, in our debate, it's football. You sometimes you one snap away, man. So if the bag is there, you can go, you can go as high as he's projected to even be projected, or one of the top 2 quarterbacks that they have in front of him. Man, I just think personally, man, he needs to go get that bag, man. I mean, not that he needs it from the family he's from, but just, you got to take full advantage, when the opportunity presents itself. Obviously, that's his ultimate goal. I think, man, he might have to go ahead and throw the deuce up on this one.
All right. Well, talk to me, Gino, because obviously you're a college player, man, and money is one thing, but being able to play with your teammates, maybe being able to increase your stock is another thing. You've seen Shedeur highlights, I'm sure. Do you think he should give it up if he continues the same and go to the NFL, or do you think there's a bigger bag if he stays?
Oh no, I agree. I think that if it stays like this, if he's on this pace, he should go. I'm sure he's embedded with confidence. I think that he's proven he could play at multiple different levels and against multiple different types of talent. And I don't know, if he keeps this up, then why not take that next step? Why not bet on yourself? And like he said, go get paid.
Now, if do you think even if you're going to be number 3, is it still a good thing to go, or do you think maybe you need to shoot for 1? What do you think?
I agree with it's a physical game. It's play to play. It's not even week to week right now, and it's like, why not go give yourself that opportunity while you got it? If he's up there, he could prove whatever from number 3.
Yeah. Now here's the thing, Coach. The key is it's going to be, can't overlook Colorado State, but we've talked about this. It's a gauntlet to run. It's a long season.
True.
That Oregon game and SC right behind it, that's what's going to tell the tale. Now, I'll tell you this. You done heard it here live from the guru. I'm telling you. If by chance, because I got them beating Oregon. I got the Buffs beating Oregon. Okay. At least by team. At least by team.
We'll time stamp this. We'll time stamp this.
You have to. Because the guru said, I'm telling you. But if they can manage to beat SC, then he's really got to go. If he can beat it, if they beat SC with him at the wheel, you got to take him first. You got to take him first quarterback.
You got to ride the wave.
You got to.
Okay.
You got to.
Okay.
There's no way you can't.
All right. Well, there you go from the guru. I mean, right there, he's telling you. We got Jimmy chiming in. He says Shedeur is looking good to the New York Giants right now.
I don't know, Jimmy.
I don't know.
The way it looks, everybody need to stay out of New York right now. New York.
I don't know if they're gonna ditch Jones that quick, but Jimmy says to New York. Okay, so this is obviously an ongoing topic. I'm sure we'll hit this one some more in the locker room. But this one is a hot one because of the gentleman that we have on right now. We've got Gino on, and he's had a roller coaster, you guys. Position changes. Originally went to Northern Arizona as a quarterback, and then his position was switched to tight end there. And then after that, went to junior college, played quarterback, became an All-American there, went to UMass as a quarterback and signed there, and then now is currently a starting tight end playmaker for UMass. So I definitely am glad to have you in tonight, Gino, because people might not have talked to you about having to switch your position when you were younger. And it happens to a lot of people.
Yeah.
It happens to a lot of people, man.
Mm-hmm.
So for all the athletes that are watching live or maybe going to watch recorded, how does somebody really buy into a position change? Did you have to make a mental switch and really say, I'm buying into this? Or are you just that physically gifted that you can kind of half-ass it? What was the situation and process for you?
No, I think that it took a lot of work. Nothing was just like being athletic, but none of that. Like I'm blessed with from God with a lot of talents and a lot of athleticism. Yeah, but like after the season, after coach had the conversation with me, like told me that he thought the best move for myself and the team would be for me to make this shift to play tight end. I think that it was something that I really embraced this time around. I didn't get a lot of run at quarterback at the end of the year. I knew I'm going into my last season. I just got a degree. I got into this master's program, and I knew that I was willing to do whatever it took for us to win games, us to be better as a team, because we struggled last year. And I think that I've never really struggled much in football in my life, and in terms of like win-loss, and that was a real eye-opener for me at 22, going 1-11 like we did last year. It was just like we got to change this stuff wasn't right, and I think that I embraced that shift when they told me that they thought it was best for the team. I agreed, and I went home. I got to work with some real great dudes. One dude specifically, Chad Hale, he was there for me to work as soon as I got home, taught me a lot about how to move better, how to be more athletic, how to use the athleticism I had to like shift into a whole different position, do something different. And other dudes like Farron Manalela Ua, Jacob De Jesus, and Anderson Grover, that's 3 dudes just off the top of my head that they just gave me a lot of game. We got to come home for 6 weeks in the winter break, and I got to work every day. It was every day, because I knew that I'm going into my last year, and nothing was going to be given to me. I had to go take it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm so proud of you, man, because he is a worker, you guys, a real warrior, a leader. You guys can hear it in him talking. So he's still taking that quarterback mentality to the position switch, but he's buckling down for the team, and it's paid dividends. So proud of you, man. Q, talk to me a little bit for the young people watching. If I'm a young man and now coach is coming to me and saying, hey, I think maybe this would be good for the team. What's your opinion on that, man? Does a kid need to take that in, or does he need to do what he's feeling, do him? What's your feelings on that?
I mean, you always want to be where you want to be able to help the team, as he said, as much as you possibly can. I mean, to be honest, I mean, me even getting to Kansas and having to knock rust off from playing baseball, I came in as a receiver. I didn't come immediately back, because I had rust and I had to transition. You were a quarterback, I mean, I tell parents all the time, a lot, especially we said this on the show, especially a running back with that position. We could have a whole show about that. The kids like, hey, want anybody to take the ball out of my hand, but if I can go start at safety or outside linebacker or something, and I'm able to do that, help the team and and help myself get on the field as far as clock, then I definitely want to go ahead and do that. And you seen, I mean, you remember Scott Frost. Scott Frost was up for the Heisman, the quarterback, and ended up getting drafted by the Jets at free safety.
Well, even Eric Crouch was playing offense wide receiver. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's one of those things where sometimes you got to get in where you fit in.
Case by case basis.
Case by case, but you have to be that type of dude that's willing to do so. And it's a lot of kids out here that are they're arrogant, and they get so caught up in their arrogance. No, I just got to do this, and you end up spoiling an opportunity that could have took you down the path in a different direction, but still down the path that you originally wanted to get on.
No
But
doubt.
football is no joke. So if you guys are going to switch the position, you got to do what Gino did and really
You got to be all in. Yeah.
You're going to get injured. You can get injured at tight end if you ain't ready for it. So on to our next topic, you guys. And this one was an unfortunate thing, but we cover everything here in the locker room show. And we take an approach where we can learn from it. So there has been a coach in Florida. I guess he started a brand new charter program, a football program, and was caught, you guys, on video verbally attacking a young man, and he's suspended himself, this coach. We've got another instance in Q. I know that we've talked about this with a coach giving a gut punch, as you guys see lower left here, to a young man. And we know mental health is a big thing right now, but this is going on. This isn't fake stuff. I'm not making this up. Yeah. This is what's going on. And I'll start off with you, Gino. If I'm an athlete, because football is a tough sport and it's coached by tough men, alpha men. But as a player, when is too much, when is enough too much? Like, how can you decipher if coach is just giving me tough love or if he's overboard?
I think that there's multiple things to look at in that type of conversation. Like the relationship with the coach in the first place. Like, how close are you and that guy? Is he like a real father figure in your life? Is he someone that like can really do something like that? But I think that in that video and the way that it's been like portrayed and my understanding of it, I think that once it becomes personal and like a real personal dagger, then that's a whole different conversation. Now you're not even talking about football. Like, attack me for football, and maybe if my personal life is affecting my football, then like try to straighten me out, but don't get on me like that, like when in a personal type attack. I think that it becomes too personal is when there's a line. Like you're not my dad. You're not like someone that I feel like could really talk to me. However, like you're a football coach to me.
Yeah.
Talk to me, Q. I mean, we're parents, on here, and we entrust our kids with these coaches, and I get tough on my kids sometimes, but when's too much? When's the line for you as a parent, Q?
Well, I can agree 100% what Gino just said. I mean, it's one thing, even with my own, you punish to teach. You don't punish to punish out of anger. These coaches were punishing out of anger. It wasn't to teach. And a lot of a problem is with a lot of these coaches. And to be honest, to me, in a lot of cases, you can pick and choose a state. You can pick and choose the city. A lot of times, fellas, the worst coaches are the winningest coaches because they're so caught up in their arrogance. Winning is above the kids.
Wow.
I'm telling you, you'll see that.
So you think it's almost like an out-of-body experience almost.
Oh, absolutely. The kid, like, think about it. If you go back and look and you read the article, you go back and look at the guy that punched the kid, as far as I can see, it looked like he played DB, probably free safety, corner, what have you, probably was a busted coverage, and he clicked on him. But it was about winning. It wasn't about pulling the kid aside and laying into him like, hey, get your head in the game type thing. Let's go. He made it personal because it was about you put winning. Yeah. Let me say this. As a coach,
above character.
Above character, but as a coach, you don't put winning over developing young men. The first and foremost is to develop better young men. Then winning, then on down the line. But these coaches their egos are so big in their respective communities that they put winning over everything. And that's
but we also, let me be the contrarian. We also have coaches, and Gino, feel free to jump in on this, that they're not too tough. And then the parents come and want to kick them off the team and get them out and run them out of town. And, so we have to, like you gentlemen said, almost take it as a case by case basis. What's this coach's track record? What's my relationship with this coach?
Mm-hmm.
And kind of, fill things out. But these were obviously overboard. That's why they're national news,
100%.
you guys. So I thank you guys for your feedback there. We're on to another topic, lighter topic, you guys. And I see my wife chiming in, and she says that Gino is wise beyond his years, and you definitely got that right. And then we've got the great Rick De Jesus. We were just talking about your son. Why would that player want to play for a coach like that? Yes, indeed, Rick. And we're not tolerating no coaches like that. So on to the next topic, you guys. And this is another California quarterback. I told you that Gino was a quarterback that converted to tight end, but very, very interesting. I know we talked about this, Q. DJU, who had his struggles. Big Dave, his dad, is a big friend of the Locker Room Show. Ripped it up, you guys. He ripped it up. 5 TDs, which is good at any level playing quarterback. 5 TDs in his first game, right out the gates with Oregon State. And then we kind of look at Clemson, and they're struggling a little bit to score points. I think they put up some points last week on an FCS team, but when they're playing teams in their conference, they're struggling with the quarterback they replaced him with. So I'll throw it to you, Q, to start it off, man. You look at a dynamic like this. Is this more on the kid or was it Clemson?
Well, I mean, Coach, I know we had talked about this before, so I'm really glad that you bring that up. I mean, obviously, we know that DJ's a super talented kid. He's talented, great athlete, and he is a good. I feel like that it was something that was going on at Clemson to where either it was Dabo or it was the offensive coordinator that wasn't making the necessary adjustments to make sure that this kid was successful, right?
Okay.
Again, what did I just say? When you have a coach is winning, sometimes it comes in with arrogance and we have to do it this, my way instead of being flexible, looking at what you got and working around that, because it's the same kid. It's the same kid, but now he's seeing success at a program that you might not consider would be, obviously a big D1 school, but maybe not to the level of Clemson, but success. So that you have to look at the coordinator and or Dabo. You don't have a choice, and he'll continue to put up. So it's like I'm happy the fact that Dabo did keep him in, even though he was struggling, but they never got down to the bottom of why he was struggling and made the necessary adjustment. He'd still be up on the center.
Jimmy brings up a great point. Tony Elliott is sorely missed. He's at Virginia, and that was the OC that had all of those dogs at quarterback. That was running it through. But this is a great topic right here, man, for you, G. I mean, you were a great quarterback out of high school. You went to Northern Arizona, man. The results weren't the same at Northern Arizona. You come back home, you rip it up again. So now it's like, okay, what's the deal there? And then you go to UMASS, and then now you're a tight end there. So talk to me a little bit, man, on a personal basis, Gino. As a quarterback, do you really feel the difference team to team? I mean, do you think it's variables with DJ's talent around him, or do you think it was more of a coordinator thing?
I think that I can only speak for myself personally. I think that confidence being instilled in the quarterback is a huge factor of playing that position. Knowing that the 10 dudes around you trust you with everything. Know that the coach calling plays would let you call a fourth down play in a game if you saw what was right. Like knowing that you have that type of confidence behind you and your ability to play that position is a huge factor of playing that position well. And I think that in DJ's spot, he looked like he's having a lot of fun playing at Oregon State, and Clemson's
does
just like DJ looked when DJ was playing there. And I think that from just my perspective, what I think is that DJ's having fun playing football now. He's having a lot of fun. He feels like he has that swag to him, and he has the people around him that trust him and want to make plays for him. And he might not have felt that way over at Clemson, and it's kind of still looking that way, like you were saying.
Yeah.
So it's not always the talent, Gino, what you're saying. Sometimes it's just the environment and the confidence.
Yep. And the people, just the people around you and what they instill in you.
So when you were balling out at Manteca High and you were balling out at Modesto, you just felt like you were the man and you didn't have to look over your shoulder and people trusted in you.
Yeah, in a certain way like that. Yeah, just way more comfortable.
Yeah.
Okay. Amazing. Okay.
Yeah, he's looking good. You guys. He's looking good, man.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And obviously we're rooting for DJ. And like I said, his dad's a big friend of the program. So you guys, we are on to our next portion of the show. And we are so excited to have Gino on for this. This is the lightning round. If you guys are with us for the first time and you don't know what the lightning round is, this is one of our fan favorite portions of the show. So this is, you guys, our version of word association, where whoever our guest is has 60 seconds to go through our list. And we got a good list tonight because I know this gentleman a little bit. So he's going to go through our list and he's going to tell us the first thing that comes to his mind. Now, I know they party at UMass and get a little wild, but he's going to keep it at least PG-13 in the locker room for us. And Gino's going to tell us the first thing that comes to his mind. Now, I'm going to get my stopwatch ready, G. And this, we don't just do this for fun. There's actually a little wager on this. So if you can get to 15 or higher, then I got a Zelle or Cash App you some dinner money, man, for you and a teammate, because it's a dinner on us on the locker room. So if you can get to 15 or higher, then you got a pizza, wings, whatever you want on us, man. So let me get my stopwatch ready. You got 60 seconds, and I know there's some people that know you that are going to be listening to this. So think wisely as we ask these questions. And we are ready to get started. You ready, superstar?
Yes, sir.
All right. So we also give you one for tech delay because obviously you're on the East Coast. So 14 is good too. 14 gets you in the mix. All right. All right. The lightning round, ladies and gentlemen. We got Gino Campiotti. All right. First thing that comes to mind, number one. He's got 60 seconds, you guys. Manteca High School. Go.
Coach Reese.
Josh Allen or Joe Burrow?
Josh Allen.
Coach Rusty Stivers.
The man.
Target or Walmart?
Walmart.
Best player you ever played against?
Spencer Webb.
Favorite soup?
Favorite soup? Chicken noodle.
Yep. Jacob De Jesus.
Electric.
Mexican food or Chinese? 40 seconds.
Mexican food.
Aaron Rodgers. He's cooking.
Ooh. Unfortunate.
Favorite NFL team growing up?
Niners.
Water ski or snowboard? 57 seconds.
Snowboard.
Time.
He might have got that.
He got to count that. He was cooking.
Yeah, he might have. Yeah,
that's the quarterback in us.
Yeah,
he was the 2-minute drill on us for a second there. All right, let me add them up. And then, of course, we always do our locker room recap because we got questions. So, number one, we have Manteca High. That's his high school, y'all. Great high school. Total under the radar superstars come out of there. He's going with the Josh Allen on that one. Number two, we got coach for number three. We got Target Walmart number four. We got the best player you ever played against number five. Number six, he's going chicken noodle soup. Number seven, Jacob De Jesus, former teammate. Number eight, he's going with the Mexican food. Number nine, Aaron Rodgers. Number 10, NFL favorite team growing up. And then number 11, the snowboarding. He's going snowboarding. So with the extra one, 12. So close. But let's revisit a couple. So you're going Josh Allen over Joe Burrow, Joe Money, huh?
Yeah, I'm just a Josh Allen fan.
I
That's just me
understand.
personally. I think when
That was
when
an
I
easy
played
one.
quarterback, I like to play like Josh Allen. Like I
Oh,
would
okay.
like
Yeah,
I
Josh
I don't know.
Allen's
He was
nice.
someone that I
I can
tried to
see
model
that.
my game after when I was at my JUCO.
Yeah, he's
I can see
nice,
And
man.
that.
He's
and
I can
nice,
he
see
bro.
that.
he's a local guy too. He's Fresno.
True. True,
Yeah,
true.
yeah, he's
So I
nice.
and he does you got he's got a linebacker quarterback game with an arm though, like Tebow with the arm. Q.
Yeah,
Walmart. He's going with the Walmart there. He's going best player ever. Spencer Webb. Rest in peace. That's a former
yes
Oregon
sir.
Duck. Favorite soup. He's going old school on us. Chicken noodle. Jacob De Jesus, electric kick returner out of UNLV, former teammate. He's going Mexican food over the Chinese, of course. Aaron Rodgers, unfortunate. He's going Niners, and then the snowboarding, which makes sense with the Flagstaff in the northern Arizona. So good job there, G. I see some people in the comment section already coming in. The first time calling point reduction. Point, okay. So he's giving you point
I'm in
reduction.
college. I'm trying to save some money.
Jim is usually giving points right here. He must be a target man. And then
Save it
my
up.
wife coming in backing you says, "Don't hate on the Walmart, Jimmy." So we got some people going in the comment section for you. So we appreciate that. And then we're on to our last section. Definitely appreciate this young man's time. If you guys happen to be clicking on the tube or streaming and you catch a UMass game, check out Gino Campiotti, number 13. Somebody you guys should root for. But we're on to our audience Q&A question. If you guys have something in the comment section, it's live. So if you have a question for Gino, maybe you know him from back in the day, feel free to put it in the comment section. Q, did you have something? If you didn't, I definitely do.
No. I definitely got a question. I guess kind of going back to what we were discussing prior with you being a quarterback. Do you feel like with you making the transition and quarterbacks, just always have to have that IQ a little bit of head and shoulders above everyone else just because that's just the marquee position? Do you feel like playing other positions, it comes a easier, like you see things different? And the reason I'm asking is because a good friend of mine, Kerry Davis, obviously, played with Hines Ward. You have the Antoine Randall L. And they always used to say, when I'm running routes or when I see the defense, I see it still as a quarterback. So everything
For
just
sure.
comes so much easier. You know what I'm saying? Like you find holes in the D, like you still up under center. So you feel like that's the case. And what can you tell other young quarterbacks that might have to transition, like, maybe your 2 cents on that?
Yeah, I think that was a huge factor in moving positions. I think playing tight end now, especially in the pass game, more so in the pass game, I feel like when I say I went home and got to work, it was like technical work. It was learning how to move people off their spot, learning how to tease and release people. Like it was the physical aspect. Like when it came to just going out there and kind of figuring out a way to get open, especially in zone coverage and whatnot, knowing where those sweet spots are, knowing where being quarterback friendly, which is something that, like, as a quarterback, we talk about a lot. Like, we want receivers who are quarterback friendly, that know the game, that know when I want to back shoulder them before I back shoulder them, that are going to do this, that. Like, so I think that being quarterback friendly is something that I do a good job at, and it's helped me in making this shift a lot easier, just knowing where I'm supposed to be and why I'm supposed to be there.
Yep.
That's amazing.
One more thing too I want to say, folks, the fact, with this young man and his flexibility and his willing to help his team, his willingness is one thing I said earlier in the show as well. This is football. And guess what? Sometimes QBs go down. So if they have a QB go down or the backup goes down, which we have seen before, he'll be right back up under center anyway, because sometimes fate and God work that way. You know what I'm saying? So do you see what I mean?
But you got to be in good grace. You got to be in good grace with Coach.
Right.
And since he took care of Coach is going to look down the sideline and remember, oh, he can play quarterback.
Yeah, or what we've seen too is, fellas, and correct me if I'm wrong, where you have a kid, he can do, it's like you the team Swiss Army knife, right? So now we start
Taysom Hill.
well, we could put some packages in. We could start making
Yep.
packages with a kid like that because he could do so much. You see what I'm saying?
Sure.
So what I'm saying with young quarterbacks, if this happens, don't give up the fact that quarterback totally play your position, learn your new position you transition to, but keep that QB, keep that in your back pocket.
He's got film
100%.
Q at FCS and FBS levels, catching touchdowns and throwing touchdowns.
Yeah. And one more thing too, which I've seen before. At Pro Day, run both. Run both.
Yeah,
I've seen that.
It only takes one team to like you.
You see,
it only takes one team.
That's bringing value. Now we do we take him as can we take him as a tight end, or you can compete in more than one position if you are trying to go to that level? Man, you giving yourself more than one shot.
Yeah, and there's Canada, XFL, USFL.
So yeah, man, that's dope.
Yep. Keeping the options open, man. Well, hey, there you guys have it. This is a gentleman. Like I said, I've known him since he was in high school, teenager, ripping it up, doing amazing things. So proud of you, Gino, and wishing you the best of the luck, man, for the rest of the season.
For sure. Thank you. God bless. God bless all you guys.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, man.
Yes, appreciate you. Hey.
All right, you guys. So that is Gino Campiotti, man. Q, a dog, dude. A straight dog on the football field. He could easily have been a linebacker or safety. He's built like a Greek guy. The boy's about 6'2", 230, 220. No body fat. Takes care of his body, gets good grades. He's a leader, dude. Got all kind of weight room awards and just doing it, brother. And like you said, hey, why? If coach is saying I can get on the field here and I could go work on my master's for UMASS,
I'm winning. You know,
man.
But
and
you got to be open.
Simple.
Yeah, T, but like I said, you have to be open to take advantage of every opportunity, you know. And again, a lot of times you see kids where they won't go this route. They'll stay within their bubble and be arrogant and be like, nah, I'm a quarterback. And you'll end up really, messing yourself up with missing opportunities, man. You get in where you fit in, because you, like I said, as I said at the end of the show, you never know. He could end up back up on the set. This is football. You have the people go down all the time, every game at any given time.
Yeah. Jimmy says, great advice, great young man, rooting for him. So, yeah, definitely. And that's who we have in our program. We bring in kids just like him that want it, that are going willing to listen, and they're leaders. Wherever we send them, they're leaders, and he's doing big things. So if you catch a UMass game, you just happen to be clicking, look for number 13. That's our guy right there, Gino Campiotti. Now, if you haven't already, you guys, I don't know what you've been doing, but you're about to miss out. We've got a cleats giveaway where, custom cleats, one-of-one cleats done by a master shoe designer, Matt Bustamante, on the house. This is on the Locker Room Show, but you got to enter. You can't win if you don't enter. So I'm going to put in the comment section here, you guys, the link to get into the cleats giveaway. There's probably some people that know Gino. There's probably some other people in here, maybe in here for the first time. Do not miss out on your chance, you guys, to be a part of the cleats giveaway because it ends on Saturday, Q. If they miss out and they're not in by Saturday, then it's over. And somebody else is going to get the cleats. And guess what? So there's the link right there in the comment section. Right there we see custom shoe giveaway. You click on that or you copy, paste it, and get to action because you don't want to miss out on this. Matt can put darn near anything you want on your cleats. You got your pet, you got the school that you're going to next year, and it's not just cleats, Q. It's also a back plate, man, a custom back plate so you can look fly for the end of the season. You might be going to a bowl game. You might be going to a state championship, and you can say, I got the best drip on the field. So,
I'm the flyest dude on the
if you want some of that, I don't know if you want some of that. Maybe you don't want that type of exposure, that type of light on you. But if you want some custom cleats that nobody else got, and you want to be able to customize them your way, then I would jump into that raffle. Because guess what? It closes on Saturday as far as entry. And then next Thursday in the locker room, we're picking the winner.
That's it.
And then send that to our nephew for sure. Wifey on that, jump on that, send that to the whole team. And we're picking the winners. And guess what, you guys? It's not just one. We giving away 3 prizes, Q. So we got the gift card, the gift card for Dick's Sports, $75. We dip it in our pockets. And then we also got the $25 Battle Sports. So hey, some people like winning.
You're going to be fresh one way or another. One way
there
or
you
another,
go. One way or another. Somebody gonna
get in though.
All right.
Yeah.
Gotta get in.
Gotta get in though.
Cleats giveaway, you guys. So you can look like OBJ. All right, and then ball like them. And that is ending on Saturday. Once again, Matt Bustamante is going to handle you and make sure that you're taken care of. Also, if you are unaware, this is the time, you guys, where recruiting is starting to pick up. Some of you guys are 2024 athletes. You got dreams, aspirations to be like Gino, go to the next level. These are just a few of the Before You Go Pro athletes. So we're much more than just content, you guys. We're practitioners. We get kids to universities across the country. We're coming out with our college prospects page, only 10 athletes per position. So we don't want everybody. We don't even want everybody, Q. We only want the dogs, the people like Gino that show up like Gino, because we know they're going to make our bridge stronger to that university once we send them there. If somebody wants to go to UMASS, Q, we got no problem, because Gino's made that bridge strong. So if you guys want to be a part of the Before You Go Pro family, this is it. And we're only accepting 100 to 120 athletes this year. I will also put that link in the chat, you guys, if you want to be recruited and you feel like you got the talent and you feel like you got the sauce and you're ready to have somebody help you out and support you. We would love to support you. So here comes the link for the recruiting, and you already have the link for the cleats. So you are set. If you want to be set, you're set. Q, anything for the good people before we get out of here, man?
All I can tell you is make plays.
It's football
make plays.
TV. Hey, it's big games this weekend.
It's big
season,
games,
man.
Hey, I'm telling you, man, it's a long season. It is a marathon, not a sprint. Because I tell you what, man, you gonna see a lot of teams that you thought, and they're gonna run out of gas come mid-season and towards the end of the season, So make sure you
about to pan out.
I'm telling you, it's about to pan out real quick, but definitely you all catch some good games. I think my Jayhawks think we got Nevada this week. Y'all got a big one, at the house at Colorado State. Best luck to y'all. Again, pass on the link. You got to get a hold and get yourself in this contest and see what's going on with these hot contests. And we look forward to getting back with y'all, same channel, same time next week.
Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy, baby. And I see the great Jimmy Record saying, okay, Dickies, I always need some equipment. So Jimmy might get his kid to win and then take his gift card. We don't know what Jimmy got going on over there. But we want you guys to enter. Make sure you share the link, just like Q said. And then also, you guys, I don't know why you haven't if you haven't, but we're trying to build this community big, this football community. Please make sure you like, subscribe, share with the coaches, the parents. Please share with the parents because we want to make sure that you guys don't get used in this industry. We want you to feel like you partnered with the football industry and you got yours out of it too. Okay. So make sure you guys help us grow this community. Like, share, subscribe, pass it around so that the algorithms and YouTube can get us out there, okay? I see one more comment coming at dad tax. Yes, indeed. I know about that dad tax, brother. All right. So we are out of here. You guys go enjoy some football. If you're playing this weekend, make plays like Q already says, and we'll definitely see you guys at the top. Have a good one.